So guys, don't let that brightness out there confuse you. It's freaking cold outside. Right, kitty? Hey, kitty. Kitty. No, look this way. Why are you being difficult today? Holy shit. Then I told her to look this way and she's got to show her face in the camera. Anyway, people, it's Saturday here on Vlogging Life. Currently Saturday, October 5th. Well, I remember a couple of weeks ago when I cleaned out the garage because winter's coming. Well, I've already had to turn my furnace on. Good thing, because the house dropped down to 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Yesterday, I went and helped my friend go pick up a new car because her old car wasn't really her car. It was like a loaner. And she was getting rid of it and buying her very own friggin' first car ever. So, well, not first car ever. She bought cars in the past. But buying her very own car so she can cart herself around town and go do groceries and shit. So we ended up going to the local Honda dealership to buy a Chrysler. Yeah, she bought a Chrysler 200 Touring. Nice freaking car. Got a lot of toys inside of it. 2014. It's got just under 100,000 kilometers. It's blue, so she's really happy about that because that's like her favorite. I deloaded that, right? Yeah, I did. So yeah, that's what we did yesterday. We went and picked that up and then we hung out. I started making a video yesterday, but then I just didn't like the way it was going, so I quit. Deleted the footage. Called it a day. And today's another day. So yeah, I already had to turn my furnace on because the house is getting way too freaking cold. So that's a thing. And last night when I got back from my friend's house, we hung out, watched some movies, ate some cauliflower pizza. No, it wasn't friggin' pizza with cauliflower on it. It was a cauliflower crust pizza. And we watched Deadpool and Deadpool 2, which we both already seen, but they're great movies. You can watch them 700 times and they're still great every damn time. When I got home last night, I was like, I wonder if the Trans Am did what the Trans Am normally does. And what that is when it's super cold outside, the Trans Am doors seal themselves shut. Like, she's like, no, I'm not going anywhere. This is my sleeping time. I'm sleeping here. And I was sealed out of the car. I couldn't get into the car last night. Now, it's supposed to warm up today to about 14°C. It doesn't matter. As long as it's in the positives, the door will open. I'm thinking today or tomorrow. Let me find out what tomorrow's going to be like.
In North Bay tomorrow, there will be showers with a high of 15 and a low of 9.
So showers with a high of 15 and a low of 9. Maybe tomorrow we'll put the car away. Today's a pretty nice day out. I'd like to get some more driving time in with it before I got to shut her down. And I do know that I need to go out. I need to go to the pet store. Got to get Oreo some more food because his hopper is completely empty. I need to get some groceries for myself because my fridge is completely empty. All I have in there is a couple fillets of salmon and a couple of tornadoes and a little bit, maybe a cup or two of broccoli. So I got enough food for myself for tonight, but I got nothing for the dog. So we're going to have to go do some shopping today. And another thing I was thinking about was the VR. This thing right here. I've been wanting to find out for the longest time and just been procrastinating if this Lenovo VR headset would work on my Dell laptop. And the reason why I've been procrastinating is that I don't know where I'm going to shoot that video. I was like, I'd like a lot of space so I can really, give it a go, give it a good solid run. But I was like, where am I going to find space? And the other day I was taking my garbage out to the side of the road and I walked into the garage and said, man, there's so much room in here. And then all of a sudden just like it clicked. I was like, holy shit. Put the laptop on the workbench. I got all this floor space to play VR. To at least try it out and see if it's going to work with the laptop. Now, the whole idea of seeing if it's going to work with the laptop is for two reasons. I know people who want to try it, but I don't have the room to have a bunch of people over at my house to try it in the living room and stuff like that. So if I can pack it up with my laptop and take it to their house where they actually have a basement or space, then we can give it a go on their end, and see how that works and just enjoy. The other thing is like, for instance, next summer, if somebody wants to come over and try it, I can set up the laptop in the garage because the Trans Am will be in the driveway. there'll be plenty of room in the garage to freaking do VR. There's no room in my house. The living room right now is no longer a living room. It's a freaking weightlifting room. It is what it is, right? It's literally a gym. The kitchen area, I'm thinking about throwing out my kitchen table because I don't use it. 3 of the 4 chairs literally are being held together with luck. So I'm thinking about just tossing that entire setup. Literally, it's being used by the cat more than me, and she just uses it so she can get a higher vantage point to meow at me louder. Gonna toss it. But I was thinking that I might put a power rack there instead. Found a nice one on Amazon here for a good price, and it's only a 6-foot rack. But then I was thinking also about throwing out my couch because it's covered in cat piss, and putting a power rack in the living room, like putting a piece of plywood down, putting a power rack on it, bolting it to the plywood, and then having that sitting in front of the TV so I can work out while watching TV or YouTube or whatever. And I don't use my couch, so who gives a shit? I don't want to sit on my couch because the cat's been using it like a toilet. I clean her litter box. Oh, it doesn't matter. The couch is fun to pee on. And the dog's been just using it too as not good stuff. My animals are wrecking my shit. So I figured, you know what? I don't use the couch. I don't have people over to entertain. The living room is literally a gym. Let's just toss the couch and make room for more exercise equipment. I could just get a gym membership and go there, but no. I like working out in my house. That way there I can come home from work. I don't have to go anywhere. The gym's right there. I can just, do my workout, get swole, have a shower right away, drive food in my face, relax for a couple hours, go to bed, wake up, rinse, repeat. So today what I'm thinking we're going to do is I'm just going to drive this coffee in my face. That's right, I made a coffee. I made a pot, to be fair. And then we're going to... I got to get gas in the truck too, but I can do that at a later date. That's not a problem. We're going to go to the pet store, get Oreo his noms, hit up the grocery store, get my noms. Come back. I'm going to shoot the video of Will It VR. Got to get a workout in today, and at some point I do want to go down and play some Pokemon because I'm kind of addicted. And I figure while the weather's nice, we can at least go down there and friggin' do stuff. So I'm going to drink my coffee, and I'll chime back in a bit. All right, guys? All right. I figure while I'm sitting here just drinking my coffee, might as well crack open the old girl and fire it up and do some window. I haven't used this since I got off night shifts, guys. Like, I did a couple little videos where I've updated it and fixed the video cards and all that. But I really haven't used this thing all that much, so it probably needs a couple Windows updates. I love it. It has the same background as this one here because of my profile. Microsoft account problems. Okay, so I'm going to have to fix this too. Fine. Well, that's the thing. I'm getting a new BIOS on this computer. 1.3.2. Don't know what that's going to give me. Probably herpes. Oh yeah, it's been a while since this computer's been on. I still got to install Windows 10 1803 and then install Windows 10 19 or whatever the frig it is. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's pitter patter. We'll let this thing do its thing. Also, I got a new video card driver update. Whatever that's going to do, we'll find out. Alright guys, well I tried VR on the old Dell Inspiron 5575 just to see how well it would work at my desk. So the house works, like the mixed reality Cliff House, that works fine. But as far as using this thing here in gaming, yeah, the Vega 8 graphics card just doesn't have the potential to do it. The fact that the processor is under 2.6 gigahertz and the graphics card is only 8 cores, apparently this is a major situation for VR. It's jittery in the house, it's pretty bad, and games will not launch. So, I guess I don't need to make that video, because we already know the outcome. No, this potato will not play VR. Son of a bitch. Like the Windows Mixed Reality software, that loads up no problem. But what doesn't load up is Steam VR. It comes back with some major situations saying that the video card is too weak. The video card processor is too weak, and it just can't run on those system specs. And then I tried Beat Saber, and Beat Saber wouldn't even load. I was just going to give it a run through before I went out to the garage and shot a failed video. Figured, why waste my time bringing everything out there, setting it all up, just to shoot a video that proves that it's a potato. And that way there, now we know. Now mind you, if you were looking for a laptop that can VR, I know my desktop that I edit on can VR. And the desktop that I edit on, even my gaming computer can VR. And it's got a 1070 in it. I know my buddy has a 1050 Ti, 1050 Ti. And he bought the Acer version of my Lenovo. And he plays VR games on it all the time. Complains about the inside-out tracking, mind you. But he still plays his games. He likes Beat Saber a lot for the cardio. I myself am a big fan of Beat Saber for the cardio too. Because let me tell you, when you get right into it, you can get really right into it. And there are laptops available right now. Like if portability was your thing, you can get an Acer Predator line with an i5 7000 or 8000 series and a 1650 graphics card for under $1,000 Canadian, so it's probably like $4 American. But still, it's available. There are computers out there that offer portability for VR. Now, Oculus has released their new headset, the Oculus S, which before with the Oculus, you had to put the cameras all around the room, and that's the only way you could VR. This new one has inside-out tracking, but they did it kind of right. They have the two cameras on the front, they have one on the top, and they have two on the side aiming backwards. So no matter where you put your hands, inside-out tracking is always tracking inside out, which is phenomenal, which is the way it should have been from the get-go, instead of just having the two cameras on the front, because the moment you get your hands about here, the helmet can't track it anymore, and you lose your hands. So they did it right with the Quest, or with the Oculus S. Going forward, we're probably going to see other headsets coming out the same way with all those options. That's if VR doesn't, smoke and die. One thing I liked about VR that I always enjoyed was playing Google Maps or Google Earth, because you can literally go visit places and walk around the world without having to leave your house. So if you wanted to go and scout out an area, like let's say you're taking a job in another city, and you're like, I wonder what the parking situation's like, or I wonder what restaurants are nearby that place. You can teleport to that location in VR and look around, take a walk down the streets, and go see, oh, look, there's a pizza joint over there. Oh, there's McDonald's. Oh, there's a Hortons around the corner. There's a Starbucks, but I don't feel like taking out a mortgage. One of those. Kind of a cool feature, and I like to do that every once in a while. Just jump into VR and fire off to some area and go for a walk down the street and see what they have to offer. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like a virtual escape, if you will. I haven't tried going to places like Mexico or any of the resorts. I don't know. That'd be a kind of a cool thing, eh? VR resorts. Be able to take a vacation to Mexico without leaving the comfort of your room. Hell, you could do it in your underpants if you really wanted to. Yay, underpants! So I won't be hanging out with my friend tonight. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but she has to work an event at her job and make sure everything goes smoothly and properly and happily and all that fun stuff. So she basically has to pull a 12-hour shift today or some nonsense. So because of that, I'm on my own tonight, people. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. As for right now, I'm just pounding coffee because I friggin' love this stuff. I know I want to get a workout in today. Today is good old back day. Yay, yay. Every day I've been doing squats, guys, and oh my god, does it ever show. And let me tell you, the performance is hardcore from doing squats. 2 weeks, every morning I've been waking up, doing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 empty-handed squats. And then at night with my workout, I do 5 sets of 20 weighted squats. And it's just been creating some mad potential leg muscle. So on Thursday, get to work at I got in the building about 8:50 a.m. and my colleague is at the elevator, and I'm like, "You want to race?" He's like, "What do you mean race?" I'm like, "You take the elevator, I'll take the stairs. So you get to the top first." And he's like, "Oh yeah, okay, sure." Well, I beat him. I basically at the door. I had the door open for the stairwell, and I said, as soon as the elevator door opens, I'm going. As soon as the elevator door opens, I went through the door, got the stairs, and I was running them, skipping every second step. All the way up to the top. I got up to the top, opened the door. As soon as I walked out the door, I heard ding. I looked over, and he's coming out the elevator, and he's like, "Holy shit." I'm like, "I know, right?" He couldn't believe it. I beat him. I raced him up him in the elevator, me up the stairs. I had 10 flights of stairs to compete with about 11 steps per per flight. And, well, I guess 6 because I skipped every second one. And all he had to do was stand in a box and have it pull him to the top, and I actually beat the elevator. Last year, that wouldn't have been me. But let me tell you, if you're going to be doing workouts, work your legs because they're your main form of transport. Now I just got to work on my knees a bit because going downstairs sucks. Like, these stairs aren't too bad, but going down the stairs at work, I get impact in my knees, probably because I'm freaking old. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. But going up the stairs, I can fly up those sea suckers like a champion now. It's pretty damn good. Alrighty guys, I'm going to go for a piss, and then we're going to head down to the waterfront, go play some Pokemans. Look at this. She's doing whatever she can to get whatever sunlight she can to stay warm. She's trying to cook before she knows the sunlight's gone forever. Such a good kitty. Anyway, sucks about the VR, but hey, it is what it is. Also, that barbell over there, the one with the weights on it, what the hell is that banging? Somebody outside's banging on something. But, they're selling them at Canadian Tire right now for $50 on clearance. The 6-foot bar with 100 pounds attached to it. I don't need another one, mind you, because the problem with those bars is they can only carry 100 pounds. Any more than that, and they risk flexing and snapping. But if anybody's looking, Canadian Tire, there you go. Anyway, you guys probably noticed a couple videos ago things are blurry on the camera. And the reason being is I had the camera, I didn't know what it meant. There's 2 modes that are not explained because I don't have the manual for this thing. One's called AFC, one's called AFS. AFC is autofocus single, so it'll autofocus on a target before you start recording and then hold the focus there for the whole recording. Autofocus continual will pick a target in selfie mode, it's my face, and will keep the focus on my face the whole time. When I put it back in regular mode, it'll focus on not my face. I didn't realize this was a thing. Whoops. I had a couple people asking me how I'm liking the camera and all that. You know, it's actually nice out today. Wow. It's a lot colder in the house than it is out here. But as far as the camera goes, I like it. I just wish I had a manual for it so I knew exactly what it could do. It'd be nice to read up on the capabilities, but seeing how Buddy just handed me, I'm looking for a suction cup mount for the window because I don't have one. I'll have to get the one out of the truck. Oh, well, whatever. Anyway, I wonder if the GoPro, because I do have the GoPro mounting hardware on here. I can find the GoPro one. I can use that. It's got a better suction cup on it anyway. But, oh, it's my neighbor next door banging. Okay, well, I thought I had one in the truck, but it turns out I don't. So maybe I got one in the car here. But yeah, the autofocus feature on this camera is designed to either be continuous autofocusing or focus once, hit record, and go from there. What are you? Beauty playing. I got one. This is from when I went and got the oil change. I was wondering where that mount went. Nice. Okay. Alright, so I'm taking Dirty Bird today. Despite the fact that she's running a little rough. We'll get that all tuned out next year. Alright, let's get you guys mounted in the windshield. Let's go down to Lee Park and party like a rock. Don't know how well that's going to hold. You know what? I'm going to relocate this thing. Another thing about this camera I didn't know about was when you put it upside down, it actually flips the video. There's a couple times where I had to fix that. Got everything I need. Alright, let's skedaddle. That was a fun drive down, except for I came across a problem, guys. One of my signal lights blew out on the driver's side. I noticed it when I went to make a turn, and the signal light stayed on the dash. I'm thinking it's this front one here, which is going to be a pain to get to. But whatever. The hood latch is acting up. So you gotta like pull on it, and then you gotta bang on the hood a lot more than normal, and yeah, I don't know, Dirty Bird, what can I say? Anyway, I'm gonna go run some Pokemans. Something I'm gonna do to show you guys why I love this game so much is I'm gonna put my fitness tracker here into workout mode, and we're gonna track how many calories we burn in the time we play. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go give her, and yeah, be back soon. So Mom was asking about this. They're building a new park down here for, well, the kids obviously, but it's not just for the kids. It emphasizes on handicapped kids. So they have a place to come and play too, like wheelchair accessible rides and all sorts of different things like that. And I remember before we came down here, this was literally just a pile of dirt, and then it's been about a week since I've been down here, and like they got a lot done in a week. This is actually very, very impressive. So Mom was asking me if it was done yet, and I told her no, but they've come along. I don't know if they're going to get it finished this year or not, but definitely by next summer this place is going to be bumping. Looks like they're paving it too, so that's pretty sweet. Gonna have some swings here on this yellow bar here. This is gonna be, I don't know what this is. I think Sarah told me it's gonna be like a wheelchair swing. Don't know exactly how that works, but I'm sure when it's done I'll figure it out. That over there, that yellow aero glider, I don't exactly understand what that is. Probably like a seesaw or something. They got a bunch of those spring toys where you sit on them and you rock back and forth. And then they got like the main monkey bar area over there with the twisty slides and all that. This is going to be a pretty cool place for the kids this summer. This is why I don't know why they didn't put the splash pad down here. Like, that would have made more sense. Just put it down here where the kids are already playing on the toys. They can friggin', when it's 32 degrees out, they can come out and play in the friggin' splash pad instead of putting it where the museum is. But I guess they want to spread the wealth. Oh well, whatever. Back to Pokemon. Well, you probably can't see the screen, but battery's at about 40%. It's currently 4:51 p.m. Been down here for a long time. Playing Pokemon's just caught a Bidoof. What a goofy looking thing, eh? Friggin' beaver. But yeah, I've been killing gyms, having them killed back, and just walking around for like 2.5 hours, I think. According to the Fitbit stats, yeah, 2.5 hours, 1,134 calories down the hole. Not too bad. Not too bad, I say. Anyway, I'm gonna jump back in the car here. I'm gonna head over to Sobeys because I want to pick up chicken for supper tonight. And also, the pet store where I get Oreos food is right there. So, let's go for a rip, shall we? Sucks. Oreos food's been discontinued. They no longer make it. So I decided now is no better time to, instead of switching over to a more expensive food, seeing how he's got maybe 3 years left, time to switch him over to a grocery store brand that's affordable. Probably not the best for him, but could be beneficial. Anyway, let's go home. There's Oreo's new dog food. Beneficial. With real beef. Yup. He already wants some, but he's got a bowl full of food, so he ain't getting any of this. Alright, time to pour this into the container and deal with the dog while we do it. Well, on the bright side, my dog, who's normally fussy about new things, seems to like this food, so that's cool. The cat's even trying to get in there for some. Don't know if she's gonna sample it. She's gonna. You gonna have a bite? Yes, Camps? You gonna have a little bite? Have some dog food? Not as good as your food. Jesus. Freaking cat. Well, I haven't eaten anything today. Just did a cup of coffees this morning. And I think I might bust a back workout, or a full body workout even, and then eat my chicken, because I bought chicken, a full chicken. I'm gonna cannibalize it. Oh, eating like a cannibal tonight, people. Or a carnivore. Yeah, carnivore. Chicken. Alright guys, so I did a workout, had my dinner. It was a full chicken, as you saw. It was good, very good. And then I got to thinking, I was playing Pokemon Go today. That's what I did for like 2 hours. You saw that. I burnt a bunch of calories walking around. But I had this Pokemon that I've been trying to level up. And you gotta walk with him for like 10 kilometers and then you can level him up finally. His name was Happiny. Now his name is Chansey. His name is Chansey. Because I finally did the walking. And I guess you can say I cheated the system to do it. See, you don't need to walk with your Pokemons. Apparently, all you need is a sock and your phone. So let me show you. First off, what you gotta do is you gotta go into your Pokemon game. You probably already know about this, but I'm gonna tell you anyway if you care. If you don't, then so be it. And then you gotta go into your game settings. So if you click on the little Pokeball down here, the settings is up in the top corner there. It's the little gear icon. You go into your settings, and you want to make sure this adventure sync is... Oop, shit, what did I click on? Oop, oh man. Okay, anyway. You want to make sure adventure sync is turned on. You need that. The other thing you need, is everything else good here? Okay. The other thing you need is a fitness tracker of some sorts on your phone that'll link to Pokemon Go. I use Google Fit. This one here. This is free. You can get it off the Play Store. It doesn't cost a dime. And it tracks your steps based on your phone unless you have a watch. This one doesn't work with it. This only works with Fitbit software. But if you have like a Google Watch that'll let you count your steps, it'll transfer it to here, which will then turn around and transfer it to Pokemon. Now today it says I did 19,502 steps. No, I didn't. Today I did 14,244 steps. The extra 5,000 steps on here for me shaking it in a sock. Well, let me show you how this works. So we're at 19. I don't even know if that's going to show up on camera. Where is it? I don't know if it's going to focus on that because the camera doesn't like when I get too close. We're at 19,502 steps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close out of Pokemon, close out of the Fit app, turn off the phone, throw it in Socko here. This probably looks like a really good sock. It was a really good sock, but from doing all my steps, I kind of blew a hole in the heel here. And what we're going to do is we got it in the sock, and all you do is this. Just shake it. Just shake and bake it. So I'm going to do this here for the next 10 minutes, and we'll see where we're at. That's been 10 minutes, people. That's right, you just watched me jerk off a sock for 10 minutes. Let's see what the Google Fit says. Google Fit says we did 21,000 steps. I don't even know if that's coming through on the guide. 21,000 steps, 21,800, almost 22,000 steps. We've traveled 21 kilometers today, which is bullshit. Let's go ahead and open up Pokemon's Go. So that's going to open up there. And survey says, oh, we got another Pokemon in the yard. I got a spawn in my yard. How cool is that? I can catch Pokemons from my friggin' desk. I think that's pretty awesome. I do say so myself. Don't even need to go outside. Whoa, whoa. Anyway. Once this idiot's caught. Pokemon. This egg was at 0.7 kilometers. It's now at 3.2 kilometers. That's what I'm incubating. So the sock trick does work pretty damn good, I do say so myself. 10 minutes and we went 2.5 kilometers? Like, I don't know. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And the fact that I just had you guys watch me jack off a sock for 10 minutes, that's pretty good too, right? Yeah. Also, I fired up the old gaming rig, and currently we're updating Battlegrounds and a bunch of other games, and yeah, that's going to take a hot minute. This church wants to chat tonight on Discord. Might play some games, I don't know. It's been a hot minute since this thing's been turned on. Let me tell you, I turned it on and Windows had about 15,000 updates to do, and my mouse was so friggin' crusted over that the left mouse button wasn't working. I had to beat the shit out of it, but now it works fine. But anyway, people, I'm probably not doing much of anything tonight. I'm going to play some video games for a bit and hit the bed, and tomorrow's another day. It's going to be a rainy one, though, so that kind of sucks. But it is what it is. It is what it is, eh? The weather can't always be awesome, and winter's friggin' coming, so tomorrow, I have a feeling we're going to be putting the Trans Am away. You got to go outside? Should probably let him outside. I gave him some of the new dog food there, and his arse probably has the runs. Might as well get the Trans Am put away now before we get surprised. Yeah, if Manitoba's about to get smoked with snow, we're next. And that shit will show up anytime next week, if not the week after. So, best get the Trans Am in the garage. Get the snow blower off the friggin' side over here. You know, right over here where it's sitting on the cement slab. Get it off of there. Get it in the garage behind the Trans Am, ready to rock. Good to go. Oil's been changed on it. We're fine. We're ready for winter. And get my snow scraper out. Get that there to the front of the garage so I'm ready for winter. We got our snow throwing shovel. That's right up against the side of the house here, so we can dig ourselves out if we happen to get too much snow. So we're basically going into full-blown winter mode, boys. This winter is going to be crazy. I'm ready for it, though. I'm anxious for it. Mainly because I'm a lot stronger than I was last winter. And last winter I had no problems shoveling snow. This winter, I'm really going to have no problem shoveling snow. I can lift a lot heavier now. I can move a lot better. I'm a lot faster. Got stronger legs, stronger upper body, stronger press. Just friggin' bring it, Mother Nature. Just friggin' bring it. My only concern is my friggin' sink drain freezing over again. Because it does it every damn year. One cold snap and she's frozen. But it is what it is. Anyway, let's get this dog back inside. So on that note, people, I'm going to shut her down here, go upstairs, shake a sock for a bit longer. Wrong friggin' light. That's better. And tomorrow is another freaking day. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down friggin' below they go. And until next time, people, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.